Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a really powerful new way to build with AI, Claude Managed Agents. So what is it? Well, think of it as a pre-built system that handles all the heavy lifting when you want to create autonomous agents. This lets you focus on the task, not all the complicated infrastructure behind it.
All right, let's just dive right in. If you have ever tried to build an AI agent that can tackle a big, complex job, you know the struggle. It is a huge engineering lift, right? You're managing infrastructure, you're trying to keep track of what the agent is doing, and you're building all these agent loops from the ground up.
And that really is the core challenge we're talking about today. It's about moving from just a simple one-off API call to a truly autonomous agent that can work on its own for minutes, maybe even hours at a time.
Traditionally, you, the developer, you're responsible for all the underlying plumbing. You have to build the loop that decides the next step, the layer that actually executes the tools, the whole runtime environment, and of course, a secure sandbox to do it all in. I mean, that can be a massive project all by itself, before you even get to solve the problem you started with.
Okay, so to tackle this whole problem, Anthropic gives you two main paths for building with Claude. And understanding the difference between them is absolutely essential for choosing the right approach for your project.
I love this analogy because it makes it so clear. Think of it like this. The Standard Messages API is like getting a world-class engine. It's incredibly powerful, no doubt, but you have to build the entire car around it. Claude Managed Agents, on the other hand, that's like getting a pre-built, high-performance chassis with that engine already installed and ready to go. You just customize it, and you're off to the races.
And this table just spells it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the Messages API. That's for when you want direct, fine-grained control over the model. On the right, you have Managed Agents, which gives you that pre-built harness, and it's specifically designed for those long-running, asynchronous tasks. It's really all about picking the right tool for the job. So we know what it is, but how does this whole managed environment actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the moving parts that make it all happen. It really all boils down to four core concepts. First, you have the agent itself. That's the model, the instructions you give it, and the tools it can use. Then there's the environment, which is basically the secure container it runs inside. The session is just a single instance of that agent doing a specific task. And events? Well, that's just how you and the agent communicate back and forth. See? It's simple, but really powerful. And this is where it gets really elegant. Check out this workflow. You define your agent and its environment just one time. After that, for each task, you just kick off a session, send your instructions, and you get this continuous stream of results back. And all the while, the entire history is being saved, so Claude always has the full context. You can even jump in and steer it mid-task if you need to. It's designed to be kind of fire and forget, but you still have the wheel when you need it.
Okay, we've got the mechanics down, and now for the really exciting part. What can your agent actually do right out of the box? This is where that pre-built chassis idea really starts to pay off.
Your agent comes equipped with this incredible toolkit from the get-go. It can run shell commands, it can manage files, reading them, writing new ones, editing them. It can browse the web to find information, and it can even connect to other external tools. We're not just talking about a language model here. This is an agent that can interact with its environment in a really meaningful way.
And here's the bottom line, the absolutely crucial point. All of that complex, security-sensitive work of building a sandbox and a tool execution layer, it's just done for you. This dramatically lowers the barrier to entry for creating these kinds of truly capable agents.
So this all sounds pretty amazing, right? But how do you know if it's the right fit for your specific project? When should you reach for managed agents instead of just using the Standard Messages API? This service really shines for workloads that are long-running. Things like a complex code migration or a deep research project that might take hours. It's perfect for anything that needs a secure cloud environment with specific packages pre-installed, and it's an absolute game changer for tasks that need stateful, persistent sessions where the agent has to remember what it did an hour ago. When you boil it all down, the Anthropic docs put it perfectly. It's a pre-built, configurable agent harness that runs in managed infrastructure. I mean, if that phrase alone doesn't make you think about all the engineering time you could save, I don't know what will. So what's the real takeaway here? It's simple, actually. The barrier to creating sophisticated autonomous agents has just been lowered, a lot. All that complex plumbing is handled for you, and that opens up this whole new world of possibilities for what we can all build. So the only question left is, what will you build with it?